Problem 4. For the system of parallel forces shown below, determine the magnitude of the resultant and also its position from the point A. This is the parallel system given. It's a non-concurrent force system. Here we need to determine only the magnitude of the resultant, that is R is equal to question mark. Then also its position from A. So position with respect to A point. So the procedure remains the same. Theta and S for the inclined force, sigma fx, sigma fy are in theta. Then calculate sigma m with respect to the required point. Then perpendicular distance, x intercept and y intercept. We will follow the same procedure. First, theta and splitting up the inclined force. Since no inclined force is there, so no need of horizontal angle theta and the splitting. Next step is sigma fx and sigma fy. Let us calculate. Sigma fx is equal to, sigma fx means only the horizontal force and horizontal component. Since all are vertical, it will become 0. Next, sigma fy means vertical force and vertical component. Here the vertical force upward, so plus 100, then downward minus 200, then downward minus 50, then upward plus 400. That should be equal to sigma fy. If we calculate, you are going to get it as 250 Newton. Once it is done, then we are going to calculate R. Therefore, magnitude of the resultant is given by square root of sigma fx square plus sigma fy square. Sigma fx is 0, 0 square, plus sigma fy is 250, 250 square. You are going to get the value as R is equal to 250 Newton. So, once you get the value, you need to calculate the position. So, we are going to calculate the position with respect. So, okay, we need to calculate the position. To calculate the position, we need to find out sigma m. Here we are in the question it is given, we need to calculate the position from the point A. So, calculate the sum of the moments with respect to the A point. So, we have the concept. While calculating the moment, three things to be kept in mind. Moment is equal to F into D, clockwise positive, anti-clockwise negative. If the force is passing through the moment center, then the moment will be 0. Then sigma ma, 100 Newton is passing through the point A, so it becomes 0. Then 200 into perpendicular distance between this 200 line and point A is 1 meter, 1, and it is rotating clockwise, so positive. Then next force is 50 into perpendicular distance from this 50 Newton line to the A point is 1 plus 1.5, that is 2.5, and is rotating clockwise, so it will become positive. The next force is 400 into perpendicular distance between this 400 Newton line from the point A is 1 plus 1.5 plus 1, that will become 3.5, and with respect to A, this force is rotating anti-clockwise, so it will become minus. Then if we calculate, you are going to get the value as minus 1075 Newton meter. So once you get the sigma ma value, you can calculate the perpendicular distance, x intercept and y intercept by using the formulas. So the perpendicular distance is given by sigma ma divided by r. Then x intercept is given by sigma ma divided by sigma fy. Then y intercept is given by sigma ma divided by sigma fx. So substitute the values. Sigma MA we calculated it as minus 1075, but in order to calculate the distance, or while calculating the distances, we need to take the positive values only. So minus 1075 is there, take plus 1075 divided by resultant, we got it as 250. So if we calculate, we are going to get that one as 4.3, and in the given problem all the units are in meter, so it will be meter. Then sigma m is 1075 divided by sigma fy, we got it as plus 250. Then if we calculate x-intercept, you are going to get it as 4.3 meters. Then sigma MA is 1075. Then sigma fx, it is 0. So anything divided by 0, you are going to get infinity. What does mean infinity? It never meets, or we don't know where it will meet. Why? Because since all the forces are vertical, the resultant will be vertical. If the resultant is vertical, then the y distance we don't know. So that's why we got infinity. I am writing this one only for your understanding purpose. Why we got infinity means since resultant is vertical. Okay, that's all for this video. Thank you.